How's it going, everybody? This is Daniel Jackson at danieljjackson.com. Just want to do a quick vid about your conscious and unconscious mind. And basically, what is that? How does it work? You know, just a breakdown real quick of how everything works in your head. I mean, not too detailed, because to get really detailed, it would take a while to get super detailed. So it's kind of just like a brief explanation of how it all breaks down, how it all boils down. Now, the way your unconscious mind works, the whole point of it is to take care of things you don't have to consistently think about. Thinking is kind of like conscious. It's something you're constantly thinking of, something you're consciously doing. For example, if right now, but from the time you started this to now, you've breathed. Now, you don't really realize you're breathing. You know you did it, but you don't realize it until I said something. Now you're like, okay, I breathed again. So you don't really realize you're doing it, but you know you're doing it. That's kind of like conscious and unconscious. The whole point of the conscious mind is to help keep your body alive. So, for example, if you were like, okay, let's see, I want to hold my breath, and you try to hold your breath and you pass out. When you pass out, what's going to happen? Right away, when you pass out, your unconscious mind is like, what the hell were you thinking? And it's going to start breathing for you because you're passed out. Your conscious mind is passed out, but your unconscious is always working and trying to help you out. A good example, you always hear this, is your conscious mind is the ship captain, and your unconscious is all your deckhands and everything on the ship, all the crew. The conscious mind tells the crew to do something, and the unconscious, which is the crew, works at trying to get that to happen. That's how it works. So you may hear people if you wording something, the way you word something is crucial. So like I said, you may hear people say something like, as in, I feel sick, or I'm getting sick. If you say something like that, your unconscious mind it listens to what the conscious mind just said. Okay, he's getting sick, or he's feeling sick. Okay, let's make him feel sick. So you don't want to say stuff like that. Like, instead of saying I feel sick, I'm getting sick, say I feel better, I'm getting over my cold. And what happens is your unconscious mind then begins to work with the body to try to help you get over it. So that's kind of a breakdown of it. Another example a lot of people show is an iceberg. Like an iceberg that took out the Titanic. Above the water, you see the iceberg. You see that mountain of ice. You just see that. That's like your conscious mind. You don't see what's going on underneath the water. Now, if you look underneath the water, you can see huge chunk of ice underneath, way bigger than what's up top. That would be your unconscious mind and all the directives that it takes care of. It's one of its prime directives to keep you alive. It takes orders from your conscious mind. It works in ways we don't really know. Like, I guess studies, they've said that your unconscious mind works at, I believe, it has the level of like a 7-year-old, because it understands pictures more than it understands words as much. So if you visualize something more, and that's kind of one of the reasons why hypnosis works so well, NLP works so well, is because you're picturing more than you are just talking. So you're using pictures, and that kind of digs deep into your head of what needs to change, what needs to happen. Because it understands the pictures more. And even if you say, oh, well, you know what, Daniel, I don't really believe that, because I learn better when I read. I don't really learn well with pictures. Okay, but do you know, if I was to show you a credit card, would you know if it's your card or not? And right away you would pick it up. That's the same thing. You know how your bedroom looks, and you could picture it right now as I talk about it. You can picture your bed. You can picture anything that's in your room, maybe where you keep your clothes at, maybe how your closet is, maybe the amount of hangers you have, what's the last time you bought hangers. You can picture that all in your head right now as I speak of it. What color is your blanket? You can picture that. That's a picture that you see, and you understand that more than if I said, your blanket is red. It's like, no, it's not. You can picture what your blanket is. Okay, that's kind of how the conscious and unconscious mind work. together. A lot of people take for granted their unconscious mind. Either it's the languages that they use when they're talking, or pictures, or anything they put out. You want to really grasp, take hold of your unconscious mind, because it will help you accomplish whatever you want to accomplish, as long as you really push forward with it. Again, it's Daniel Jackson from DanielJJackson.com. Like the video. Check me out later. Peace.